So, how did I get my diagnosis? It took a really long time, I'm not gonna lie. I got my first EKG in 2017 because I was having dizzy spells and even passed out a couple times. At the time, I was pretty young. I did not understand the gravity of the situation because it felt like it wasn't right, but I didn't understand how not right it was. I brought it up to my doctor at the time. She didn't really have much to say about it. She just did an EKG and told me that if it happened again to call her. I came from a family where we didn't really go to the doctor much. And I lived in a part of Florida that had really kind of awful medical care. For a while I didn't have insurance, so I went through the health department. And they would try to help me a little bit, but they really were not equipped to handle like chronic illness. I got insurance through my job. I went to a primary care who apparently doesn't even believe that my disorders are real. But whatever, because I moved across country and I got better health care. So I got to a new primary, and then they sent me to a cardiologist who, like I've spoken about here on before, I really hated that man. But once we knew that it was the dysautonomia umbrella, I went to the neurologist. I brought an incredibly thorough list of symptoms that I'll be kind of giving a little bit more information about in a later video. While I was at the neurologist, he did a few different things, kind of seeing what was going on with me. At one point, he had me close my eyes and hold my arms out, and when I did that, he noticed my elbows hyperextend. I was already trying to pursue a diagnosis for POTS and Ehlers-Danlos, and I was pretty sure that I had both of them. He agreed on the likelihood of POTS and set me up for a tilt test, and before I left, he let me know that he had noticed my elbows hyperextending, and he asked if I had ever heard of Ehlers-Danlos. To which I said a little bit, and he told me that he thought I should look into it because I seem to have quite a bit of hypermobility and my symptoms seem to align with it too. So I went back to my primary care and asked for a referral so that I could see somebody about the potential of Ehlers-Danlos. So she sent me to a rheumatologist, and the rheumatologist did confirm that it was in fact that. We did do the genetic testing to be sure that it wasn't any other types, but at the end I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos and POTS and quite a bit of medical debt, but that is what it is. In total, getting diagnosed took about 8 years. Out of that, I had been considering the fact that it was very likely I had Ehlers-Danlos and POTS for quite a few of those years. Unfortunately, I was in an area and in a situation in life where I just didn't have great access to medical care, so that extended the amount of time that it took to get diagnosed.